Hi guys, so this is an Imac G5 that I've just picked up in my local area for 20 Australian dollars. It's in reasonably good condition. There's a few scratches on the screen as you can see here, but nothing major. I'm actually not sure what model this is. This is a completely potluck obsolete Mac buy, but I invite you to join me for the first boot, a test of the software. We'll have a little snoop around, see if anything's on there, and we'll formulate some future plans, see what we can do with this thing. Grab a cup of tea. The first thing I actually want to do is measure how big the screen is. Okay, it's a 20-inch, as I suspected. The power button is round this side here. Oh, beautiful Apple bung there, nice and strong. I've got a weird Microsoft keyboard that it came with. It also came with the Microsoft mouse, but I've decided to forego that, and we've got the resident Mighty Mouse plugged into this machine. Oh, we've got a little sad face, and there we go, it's changed to the Apple logo. It looks like we're running Tiger, so I'm just going to go straight up to Apple. And about this Mac, it's pretty damn slow. That's why the guy said he was selling it, and we've got, yes, look at that. Oh, we've struck gold, guys. The potluck has paid off. It's the 2 GHz model. It has only got half a gig of RAM, but we can fix that in the future. Let's head into disk utility and see how big the hard disk is. Oh, that is pretty sizable, 230 gigs, so I'm going to assume it was shipped 250. So that's going to allow us to have 2 partitions, and I'm going to put Leopard on one and Tiger on the other. The fun bit for me is to look on Mac Tracker and see what model we got. There we go, 2 GHz. Don't quote me on this just yet until I've checked, but I believe this is 64 bits. Memory and graphics max 2 GB. And PC 3200. We've also got the ATI Radeon 9600 with 128 megs of RAM, which is pretty cool. I've just been looking on eBay and it looks like the PC 3200 RAM is quite rare, so I'll probably purchase this one. It's located in my state, which is nice. It'll still take 10 years to arrive because of the Corona season. I'll grab this and I'll grab another 1 gig stick if I can find it. The minimum RAM requirements for Leopard are half a gig, so exactly what's in this machine. It's bare minimum, so I'm not sure how it's going to run under Leopard. What I'm going to do is install Tiger first and make another partition to install Leopard later. Let's have a little snoop, shall we? Who is this guy? User. Okay, no, that's fair enough. I do respect people's privacy, guys. I'm not just going to rifle through people's photos and stuff. It's really the programs and this stuff here. I find this stuff is gold. What is Apple Q Master? Imac G5 cluster. Something for rendering, maybe? Oh yeah, compressor, there we go. Wow, so this was perhaps used as a rendering machine? A single node or something? That explains the Photoshop down here, CS4, I'll probably steal that. I love this kind of stuff. What crap have we got running up here? Norton antivirus? Can we quit it? What is this? Deep freeze? About deep freeze. This is great. Intelligent solutions for absolute, in red, control. Phoronix Deep Freeze makes Macs indestructible. It looks like it's just backup software. Good sign that I'm not hearing any strange hard drive noises. Alright, it's not exactly a treasure trove time capsule like some of these machines are, so I'm just going to wipe the hard drive and install Tiger. And I do have a Tiger install disk that came with my PowerBook G4, so I'm not sure if that's going to work. Let's test it. Here I have some Tiger paraphernalia. We've got the Welcome to Tiger book, original. Find out what you can do with OS 10.4. I love these things. I also have the Panther one, but that's not what we're looking for right now. Here's the Tiger discs, and we also have iWork 05, which I might try and install. The interesting thing will be to see if 1, the disk drive works, and 2, it even boots. So these ones are the Mac OS 9 install disk, perfect for something else, not for this, and the PowerBook G4 15-17-inch install disk, so obviously won't be using this one. What I'm hoping then is that this OS 10 Tiger drop-in DVD will boot. I have absolutely no idea what way to put in the DVD. Let's try it this way. Does not sound very healthy in there. Yay, there we go. Mac OS 10 upgrade DVD. I knew it would be something strange like that. Install Mac OS X, will that work? Oh my god, yes, maybe? Oh, please. I was worried that the drop-in DVD meant you could only upgrade your PowerBook G4 from, say, Panther to Tiger, but it looks like it may actually be a full install. Let's hit restart. This is the first G5 machine I've ever owned. The G5 for me has always been something I've not been very interested in, if I'm honest. My first Mac was a Power Mac G4, 733 MHz, and we're about to be interrupted by the bong, are we? Yes. So yeah, as far as PowerPC goes, I've been mainly interested in G3 and G4s, but I'm really excited this time around to see what we can actually do with a high-end G5. I know it's not Imac G5 territory with the dual processors, but I'm actually really excited about this. I think this is the right score for this model. We've got a Geekbench score of 973 for the Imac G5. Compare that with the PowerBook G4. I know that says 17-inch, but my 12-inch is the 1.33 GHz model. And now we've got 539. I'll actually have to do a proper test, but if that's true, that is a pretty crazy performance increase. In other news, this did boot to the installer, so we'll use English as the main language, and then we'll go and erase the boot disk. I went through a phase of having all of my computers in French while I was trying to learn French. Oh, I clicked startup disk. Trust me to mess that up while I'm trying to tell a story. But yeah, while I was learning French, I had all my computers switched over, and everyone who tried to use them was not very impressed. The disk's making a racket in there. Alright, and we'll just select the hard drive, partition it. And perfect, we've got two nice easy partitions there. Alright, partition, go for it. This is the first time I've ever used an official DVD to install a Mac operating system, so it's pretty exciting for me. Continue, English, agree, yes. Ah! What did I tell you guys? If only I hadn't deleted the hard disk. So it wants me to have 10.3 or later on the hard disk, and of course I erased the thing, didn't I? There are other ways to install operating systems on here, so let me have a mess around for a while and I'll come back and we'll try something else. Pay no attention to this spooky guy, that's for another day. But I was looking through my disks and I have this Tiger. We've got the little confused folder, so we'll try and help him remember who he is, shall we? And put in this dodgy looking Tiger DVD. He's stopped showing a question mark and he's just a little happy face now. Can you guys hear that? It sounds absolutely dreadful. Okay, this is looking good. I'm just gonna skip that. I don't care. We'll just give it a go. Oh, this is exciting. Are we gonna get the Tiger intro? Surely we do. Come on. Oh, there we go. Intro time. Alright, here we go, and apologies I couldn't show you that whole thing. Apple will have my head if I do. They've been known to get angry at people before for showing that. Alright guys, you've seen this before, so I'm just going to skip ahead. The machine's already feeling quite a bit snappier. We don't have these weird programs running up there. For some reason that I can't figure out, the Wi-Fi is not working. I've tried putting in the password. I'm not sure if it's something to do with old security, but I'll have to let you know on that. For now, we're going to install iWork. Okay, got to update first. Alright, let's plug in an Ethernet cable. I'm using one of these dodgy home plug things to get Ethernet to this Mac, which uses Ethernet over home power. Oh, and it looks like it's been assigned an IP address. Let's go to my website and test this out. PowerPCRealm.net. Do we have a connection? Yes, we do. Hello, hello. Hey, web browsing is actually pretty decent on here, but what I'm going to do now is close out a Safari and update Tiger. Oh, guys, what a journey. Okay. Alright, I'll keep it brief. I updated Tiger. I tried to install Left on the second partition using this disk, which I don't remember burning as well, and it wasn't bootable. There's only a disk image on here. I can't rewrite it, so I copied the disk image to that machine, realized that I couldn't reformat the hard drive into 3 partitions, wiped the entire hard drive, created 3 partitions, installed Tiger onto 1 partition, copied the contents of this onto another small partition, and now I'm installing Leopard onto the Leopard partition. So there we have it. It's now the next day, and here is Leopard installed, complete with iLife and iWork. We've also got Text Wrangler there. I've been having a little mess around with my web project. Unfortunately, we've still only got that half a gig of memory. But not to worry, I've ordered 2 1 gig sticks off eBay from different sellers in different states. So they won't be arriving at the same time, but I will make a video installing those, and potentially, if you guys are interested in it, I'll put an SSD in there as well. That'll probably be in a good 3 to 4 weeks time though. The one thing that my installation wars have taught me in the last 24 hours or so is that I need a better way to install operating systems. I should probably just grab a few dual layer DVDs and burn them onto there, but there's a little voice inside my head that's saying get a FireWire drive and just fill it with OS images, because you can boot off FireWire on PowerPC, and pretty much every PowerPC Mac that I'm going to be using will have FireWire 400. And yes, I do realise I've just spent all that time installing operating systems on the internal hard drive, but don't worry, if I choose to get an SSD I'll just clone the thing using carbon copy. I've not done it before myself, but I've seen other people do it. So once I've got the RAM upgrade, you can expect to see a few creative style videos, so editing photos, videos, music production, that sort of thing. Also, since this thing has the higher end graphics card, we'll be having a look at some classic games as well, so let me know in the comments if you know of any games that you want me to test out. I've already tried Minecraft on there. It was a specially compiled version for the G5 chips and it ran like hell. 4 frames per second, so not exactly playable. In the meantime, before the RAM comes, I'm looking forward to just sitting at this thing and using it, probably mostly for my web development. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like down below, and let me know, what would you like me to do with this thing? See you later.